Good afternoon. Commissioner Chris, can you hear us?
Good afternoon. How are you?
We're good, we're good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to finally see you. Now I can put a
Yes.
face with all the emails.
Yes, thank you, thank you. Nice to see you face to face virtually.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, so just a few more minutes. We have
Take your time.
we got Commissioner Whitaker on the line too, so that's two commissioners. Good afternoon. So we'll just wait a few more minutes for the others to join. I know that for at least two others confirmed that they'll be joining us. So we'll just wait a few more minutes so we can have a quorum. So again, good afternoon, commissioners. I hope you can hear me. This is Jesus Gomez. I'm the Housing Programs Manager, and we've met before. We've spoken before. It's 5:03. We're still waiting on at least one more commissioner. If you're okay, waiting a minute or a few.
I'm just fine. Take your time.
Sure, very well.
I'm good too, Jesus.
Okay, Commissioner. we're waiting just one more minute. Vice Chair Eduardo confirmed he's trying to get on, so we'll just give him a minute, and then we should have quorum, which we'll be ready to start.
Very well.
Jesus, might I make a suggestion for next time?
Yes, Commissioner Whitaker.
So some people are not Zoom savvy, and they just look for the link, and you click on the link and it just automatically does it. If we could do that in the future, that'd be great. Here's Daniel. I just texted him the coordinates.
Okay, good. Yes, no, anything that we can do in advance that can make it easier to log in and sign in, definitely a good suggestion. So we'll be working on that. So yeah, just a technicality that we'll have to deal with, but point well noted. So it looks like we have 3 commissioners on the line on our Zoom here for our Mobile Home Fair Practices Commission. And so Clementina, do you want to lead us off and give, note the matter regarding the chairperson being absent?
Yes, so we have our chairperson that's absent, and I also want to let you guys know that we're live and ready. And if I can have Commissioner Eduardo lead us in today's meeting.
Yes, Commissioner Eduardo, he's actually our vice chair on this commission currently, and because Chairperson Martinez is absent, Vice Chair Eduardo can hopefully lead us in the call of order and roll call and the rest of the agenda through to the rotation of the commission, please.
Okay,
Sure, thank you. And you all have a copy of the agenda?
I do not.
Okay, we'll put it up on the screen. Can you put it up on the screen so that
Got it.
go down to okay, there we go. So Vice Chair Eduardo, if you can lead us on item number 1 and so forth.
Call to order, roll call.
Chairperson Perez is absent. Vice Chairperson Martinez? Absent. Commissioner Eduardo?
Here, present, sorry.
Commissioner Roman?
Yeah, present.
And Commissioner Pete?
Thank you, President.
So we have a quorum, so we can continue. So, Vice Chair Eduardo?
Are we doing Pledge of Allegiance?
Yes, sir, we are.
Okay.
So we'll put a flag up on the screen. And so if you can join us for the Pledge of Allegiance, put your right hand over your heart, ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation
under God,
God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Okay, public comment for items not on the agenda. Does anybody have anything?
There is no public comments for items not on the agenda.
Okay. Introduction of commissioners and city staff.
Yes, thank you very much. We meet so infrequently that I usually find that there's a need to introduce the commissioners and the staff and just to reacquaint ourselves with who represents a commission and who are your staff assigned to it here at the city level. And so I wanted to start off with introducing myself. I'm Jesus Gomez and I'm the Housing and Neighborhood Services Manager, and I serve as your direct contact to the commission. We also have a new secretary who's Clementina Barragan, and she's out of our Community Development Department staff, and she serves currently as the secretary. So thank her for putting the agenda together and helping drive this effort today. We also have management analyst Yanel Ramirez of our staff, and she works in Housing and Neighborhood Services, and she provides a lot of the support that I rely on commission matters, but mainly things with the city. So I felt it would be important for you to know who's working for you and who you can reach out to as needed. In terms of the commission, I do want to point out on the agenda, we inadvertently put titles on the commissioners incorrectly, so I wanted to make the correction. The agenda says Chairperson Cesar Perez is a chairperson and Chris Martinez is a vice chair. That was a previous titles. Those were previous titles. Currently, as we speak, the chairperson is Chris Martinez, and the vice chairperson is Daniel Eduardo. So I wanted to point that out. So Daniel Eduardo, he's actually our vice chair, and he's leading the meeting here tonight. So with that, I mean, if the commissioners want to introduce themselves, if needed, I want to just note that we do have a recent appointee to the commission, and that's Commissioner Pete Chris. He was appointed to the commission on February 2nd. So I want to welcome Commissioner Chris to that. So, but if anybody has any comments, would like to introduce themselves, feel free to do so. You have an open mic if you will, if you care to do so.
I'll just introduce myself since we have some new staff. I guess we're new to each other. I'm Daniel Eduardo.
Thank you.
Roman Whitaker here. Hi, Pete.
Hi, gentlemen. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jesus. I look forward to working with you guys. Any wisdom you more senior commissioners can give me, I'm all ears.
Well, if we ever had any business to conduct other than perfunctory stuff, we would have some insight for you, but there's not too many mobile home practices complaints.
Yeah, well, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
That's correct. I did share with the new commissioner, Chris, that the role of the commission is very limited in scope. And even though we would like to have more business, it's open to when rent increases at mobile home parks require the commission intervention and consideration. And every year, the mobile home owners are able to increase rents. As long as they do it per the ordinance, they don't need city approval. It's when they require rent increases above what's allowed per year that the commission gets involved. And sometimes you have to be careful what you ask for, because once some of these come your way, they can get very straining, very involved. And so, but we'll be ready if and when one of those comes our way. But yes, very inactive, if you will. But hopefully we get a case that we will consider. So hang in there. And I appreciate your patience throughout these years, commissioners.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yes.
So we have looks like a rotation.
Yes, thank you. And I'll discuss that item. We have an ordinance and a resolution 95-16 that was adopted in 2012. And it set out the order of our rotation. Each year, the commissions of the city, including ours, rotates the chair and vice chair positions. And the way it's written and the way that we believe it's going to occur today is the vice chair automatically rotates into the chair position, and which in this case, Vice Chair Eduardo, if he so chooses, would to accept, he would move into the chair position and become our new chairperson as this item occurs. Roman Whitaker, who is the most senior on the commission, and would become the vice chair if he so accepts. Staff does recommend that is an order that be followed unless Vice Chair Eduardo and Commissioner Whitaker do not wish to accept the rotation as suggested. But it's per the ordinance, per the resolution, and if at this point, if we agree, we can rotate the new chair and vice chair in.
Okay, I'm good with it. Chairman Whitaker.
Mr. Eduardo, you are our new chairperson, and I'm happy to be our vice chair.
Okay, so what else do we need to make it official, Jesus?
I think that it rotates automatically unless the vice chair and chair decline, and then there would have been a different process to select the new chair and vice chair. So at this point, congratulations on you two. Yes, thank you, Vice Chair Eduardo, now chair for serving the entire year last year through now, and Chairperson Martinez for serving also as inactive as we were as a chair. So I want to thank him, and he was unable to attend today. So with that, congratulations. I give you a virtual gavel to then continue on as a chair.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
And
next-
one right here.
Yeah, there you go. You want to bang it for us? Yeah, make it official.
Yes, I already did. I'll make it
Okay.
again. This is my official gavel.
Very good, very good.
Thank you, Esquire. Okay. Next item, commissioner comments and/or items. I do not have anything.
Any commissioner have any comments, questions, concerns that you want to share with the commission and/or staff?
I have no comments. I just wanted to thank staff for their welcoming behavior and their education earlier in the week for me as a new commissioner. I thank you for that and your hard work.
Thank you.
Nothing for me either.
Very good.
Jesus,
Yes,
sir.
I'm sorry, can you, when you were introducing, I couldn't hear very well. Can you reintroduce the staff just really quick? And because I can barely see the picture too.
Yes, we should probably stand up and get close to the camera here. So
Share for a second, take it off.
what's that?
Take it off.
Oh, okay. We're gonna do the remove the screen share so that
no.
Okay, that'll be better, yeah.
will that work?
Yeah,
Okay, we have our IT guru here, Matt, on the behind the scenes helping us
Okay.
here. So we're gonna try to zoom in a little bit so that you could be more acquainted with our staff here.
Yeah, that's
Is that
better.
better? Okay, so you can probably click on it and see me.
Yeah, you're such a good-looking guy, Jesus. We want to see you.
Yes, thanks. I mean, I could get up close and personal, and then you're gonna be like, no, please step back, so. No, thanks. Thanks for the compliment. The jacket makes a big difference. I clean up well, my mom always said.
I
But
see,
thank you.
it says Clementina here with that's okay.
Yes,
Thanks very much. I know you sent me a couple of emails and I hadn't responded. My apologies. And you said my name perfectly. Thank you very much. Most people butcher that, so thank you.
You're welcome.
and if I have done that in the past, I apologize, Commissioner, but I might have gotten it right. But yes, Clementina, she's what is the title of her department?
Admin assistant.
Yeah, she's our admin assistant serving as a commission secretary. And so far, she's doing a good job. She's also the staff member, the secretary to the planning commission as well. So
Okay.
I'm glad to have her on board.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you.
And
And
to
we
your
also
right,
have not listed on there, Yanel Ramirez. She's been with the city a few years now. She works with me in Housing and Neighborhood Services.
okay.
She's our management analyst here with the city.
Well, thank you, all three of you, actually. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
So next item, adjourn.
I do have an item that we might have skipped over, the staff comments and or items, not too much. We have the commission related trainings. I'm gonna be working with the city clerk's office now that we have a new commissioner and we're gonna be looking at what the training needs are. There's some certifications, some various forms that have to be filled out by the commission, like the Form 700 that I think Commissioner Chris might have to still fill out, but we'll look at the training and certification needs of each of you and then reach out accordingly. So I just wanted to give you a heads up on that, but
Okay.
that's usually out of our city clerk's office, but we'll keep you posted on that. And that's the comments I have.
Very good.
I think the comments that I mentioned earlier regarding the seeming lack of activity of the commission, I mentioned earlier, so I want to again thank you all for your patience. We do have other commissions that are more active, and we have had commissioners that utilize this platform here to move on to more active commissions in the city. So in the meantime, what little I can give you, I give you. And but we're all here to serve you. So just let us know how I can help.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, you're welcome.
Commissioners, do you have anything else before we adjourn?
Nothing.
Nope, move to adjourn.
Second,
Second.
third.
So
We are
you
adjourned.
don't need a roll call. Just kind of answer. Well, good to see you all, and we'll see. Here's a question for you. I know that. Well, not a question. I believe the city is moving to conducting in-person meetings like we used to before. Nowadays
Yeah.
we do everything virtually, and it's many times more convenient, especially if you have just a few items whenever we come up. I wonder, it's not as maybe I'm going back to staff comments here, and I wonder. Clementina, do you know if the commissions are going to be going back in person? Is that what we're going to be doing?
Yes,
for
we're gonna
future?
we're gonna go back to hybrid where it's in chambers and also live stream.
So will the commissioner have an option to participate virtually and then others in person? Do you know what the
Yes.
requirement's going to be?
No, they can do that.
So
If they don't feel comfortable coming to chambers, they can still do it, join the meeting via Zoom.
does at least one or two have to be present in person, or can they all be virtual and then staff and the public can attend the chambers?
That is actually a good question.
Yeah.
That I don't know.
Yeah, so if and when we have the next item, I'll have more guidance for you on that, I presume that you still have the option to attend virtually if that's your desire, but if and when that time comes, we'll know by then, and we'll let you know.
And just for the record, I'm perfectly fine meeting in person.
Yeah,
Same here.
Yeah,
Hey,
I was gonna say I look forward to meeting in person again, but from what I understand, Jesus, it's gonna be a hybrid no matter what into the future. So if people don't want to come, they can always zoom in. I don't think there's any quorum requirement for in-person.
Yeah, and I think, there's certain legal, I don't know if it's, emergency ordinances or something that get passed, or what the process is that allows for virtual meetings. I think there's some special conditions that allow that. So again, if anything changes by the next time that we meet, we'll know more, and then we'll provide some guidance there, for next time. So, well, very good. I think with the adjourning section, we didn't break a record, and maybe we'll start on time. And so thank you all again, and see you next time.
Appreciate you. Have a great evening, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.